Good evening and welcome to another night on movie night review with me, Kenya Lynam, here for another movie night review. Okay, this movie night is on a primetime movie from 2019. It's called The Last Black Man from South. I'm so sorry. San Francisco. Last Black Man in San Francisco. So, if you have not watched this movie, please allow yourself to be, and we'll start the review. Oh, and also there's a couple key actors. There's Danny Glover is in this film, as well as Mike Epps. Okay, so really good stars in the film. It starts off with Jimmy and his friend, right? And they're Jimmy and Montgomery, and they're pretty much running the streets. Not. They're really up. They're really upcoming. Very non-nuisance. So Jimmy, has this idea about regaining the house in the way about his grandfather who lived in a house and built the house around in the 1940s, right? So he has a lot of struggle. There's a lot of empathy. There's a lot of family ideology. And there's nothing about Mike Epps. There's nothing about Danny Glover. It's just kind of the kids or the upcoming or the newers. This is pretty cool because back in my time, Mike Epps and Danny Glover, they both were my time, but this is really odd. 2019, they're pretty much in the back. So that was odd. That's a bit right there. However, Jimmy found the house. He knew exactly where to go. He knew exactly what to do. So that means they're very much a surround sound about the movie itself, which is a very high standard for a movie that's so grunt level and mainstream at the same time without being too loud or being too up vibing. Okay. So what I'm saying is it's a little different type of, flavor than it was back when I watched movies, and things like that. So all about Jimmy and his grandfather. That's pretty cool that he got what he needed to get to really pull this off this movie, right? So anything about the movie, if you love fast pace, if you like to watch black movies about family, about together, this Jimmy really brings it together because his friend Montgomery won't let him. He just won't let him just get involved in it, but he's very much at that same level because he doesn't mind moving in. Then there's a whole lot of things that go on. It's so sad. Somebody dies, they're reflective, and Jimmy is still standard on that house until everybody says it won't do it. And there's even this the white lady actress on there. She's like, please leave the house alone, and she gets kicked out, and there's something that happens about it because somehow he finds his way in the house and the realtor says you just have to go. You just have to go, so that all those things come streaming through, and it kind of just puts you in the frame of reference of blacks really can't get to it. They just really can't get it. And there's so much that the person is just putting out. There's so much that the real estate, the white lady that's sitting there, it's so much going on with us. Okay. So when you watch the movie, just reference yourself as this is 2019. If things seem like it doesn't work out, but it's more fast than usual, like the rhythm is, then just kind of mind it as where we are as a society, but not as you. Because anybody, like his dad was saying, and like his aunt was saying in the movie, you can do it. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to. Even his friend was saying, you don't have to see yourself into the house, especially with all those things going on. Why are you such the wall and the construction, the art of it? Why can't you just, you know, do outside of the walls of a house to escape however it is that you're feeling? You know what I'm saying? So, a little bit about his friend and his dad. They're like, please forget about grandpa. He's not there. And even the real estate agent, he's like, this house was built earlier than that. I can't tell where your grandfather, matter of fact, your grandfather was here. He's not the first that built the house. So there's a lot. And then just a little small history on Danny Glover in the movie. He mentioned, I believe it was him. It looked like it appeared to be him that was speaking when this was going on, but he said something about Pop Warner, and a lot of that is just a lot of the kids walking around and doing things and having it to be done. So it didn't necessarily go according to plan for him. Okay. But hopefully he didn't waste a lot of his young time trying, and maybe he can get up with something that is helpful for the community to see that it is something there for us to do. All right. So, if you like fast movies, this is the movie. It is rated R. Okay. It's on the slow side, but it comes up, but it's slow. You know, if you don't like a lot of bickering, it may not be, the movie for you, because the lady comes on, the one that's in the house, as Jimmy goes around the corner and goes there to, it feels like someone's bugging someone when she's talking, but there's some bickering going on at the house. She sits on the steps and she says, I'm trying to get back in the house. And then he is too. So that kind of stuff can be a little mind, it's a little bit of fuckery going on with things that are too fast for us to get into, get involved with. It's a little too fast for us to get involved with. But other than that, it's a really good movie for the young that really want to see a version of struggle and maintaining and communication type of activity around, and it's level enough. It's like slowed down. The street stuff is slowed down a bit for us to see what is going on. Okay, so that's my 2 cents about the movie. If you enjoyed this movie night review, please let me know. Like, share, and subscribe as well. And I'll see you for another movie night review tomorrow. Bye.